guys, welcome back to our channel, Get Spooky Society. We are for the first time ever in Liberty Township, and we're at a newer home. It's absolutely gorgeous in a newer subdivision. It's about 20 years old, I guess. We've done newer, but they've been having a lot of things happening since they moved in here about 2 years ago.
That was not your earring.
Yes, it was.
Shut up. Where is it?
Right there.
It just flew off your ear again?
Uh-huh. Same ear.
Holy,
and the back is still on.
Holy
The
crap.
back is still on the back of my ear. Wow. What?
Okay, let's keep rolling.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was so weird. I felt them pull that earring off of my freaking ear. Okay.
I got it on camera.
I know.
Ryan said he saw it.
Okay. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Anyway, as just happened, they've been having some really crazy things happening here for the last 2 years since they've lived here. And so finally they cannot justify it as something, you know, normal, crossed wires, whatever. And that's why we're here. So Dale, let's
it's
time to
get spooky, I guess.
about 2 years ago.
That was not your earring.
Yes, it was.
Shut up.
We're now... Hi. Okay, obviously you want to talk in there. Who is that in there? Can you tell us? There's nothing going on in here yet. Warn? Are you warning us? About what? You are? Okay. Can you turn that off? What are you warning us about? Okay. Can you turn that off?
Harold, over here, no.
Wow.
Carol?
Harold over here.
Harold.
And then no.
Is your name Harold? Wow, okay, thanks. Can you turn that off? Harold, did you live here? Can you turn that on if you lived here at one point? You did? That was really bright. Thank you. Harold? What do you want to warn us about? That was me.
Water.
Okay, you want to
Water.
warn us about water? Can you turn that back on if you want to warn us about water?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Please turn that back on if your warning has something to do with water. It does. Okay. Can you turn that off? Luann. Harold, can you turn that back on if you were the one playing with that ball in the doorway? Turn that flashlight back on if you were the one playing with the ball in the doorway. You were. Okay. Can you turn that off? Harold, Can you turn that off? Does the water have to do with the leaking pipe? Turn that on if it has to do with the leaky pipe.
Okay, so what is weird about this? I don't know if it's relevant. We can't use this tub. For last time I turned this tub on, all the water started leaking. The lights above the breakfast bar down the counter in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
All the water started going right through there.
Okay, that's super weird.
That is super weird. Harold, is that what you're trying to tell them? Can you turn that on if that's what you were trying to tell? It is. Thank you.
Do you remember that, Ryan? I can't use this tub because of all the water.
That was very nice of you, Harold.
Can we find out if Harold died in this house? Did he? Oh, he said he didn't live here. So
Bucket? You might need a bucket for your water.
I did use a bucket to collect the water because it was just pouring down.
Did he not say he lived? I thought he said he did live here.
Can we ask if he's the one who died here? Or did he die?
Harold, can you turn that on if you passed away in this house? Turn that back on if you passed away in this house.
What about on the land?
Harold, did you pass away on this land? Turn that on if you passed away on this land. Yeah? Can you turn that off? Please? Were you part of the farm that was here before this house was here? Turn that on if you were part of the farm. You were. Okay. Thank you. Did you oversee the farming? Some of the farming? Can you turn that on?
Whoa, okay, where'd that go?
Please turn it off. I get the feeling that he just is an overseer, like he is watching over the land still. That's why he wanted to warn you. Yeah?
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Sarah
Is there a Sarah here?
with no H. Sara.
Was your wife's name Sarah, Harold? Harold, turn. Okay. Please turn it off. I want to know in this closet if Shauna's grandpa is here with his harmonicas. Pencil. If Shauna's grandpa is here with his harmonicas, can you turn something on in this closet, please? Can you move one of those? Alaska. Dale's going to Alaska.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I'm going to Alaska.
And then this has said yes.
I knew you were going to Alaska.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Could Harold be a blacksmith?
Maybe. Harold, were you the blacksmith on the farm? Can you turn that on? If you were the blacksmith? Okay.
It's a little bit delayed, but
Harold, are you the one that turns the TV on at 6:30 in the morning? Turn that on if you're the one that turns on the TV. You are? Oh, flashlight came on in here. Your grandpa. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. Can you turn that back off?
What is this?
We're just trying to communicate with you, Sandy. Grandpa Sandy. Harold, are you the one that walks in the attic? Are you the one that paces in the attic? Can you turn that on?
Tunnel.
Tunnel.
Okay.
Huh.
Can you turn that off? Harold, was that your route on the farm? When you were overseeing the farm, is that where you walked? Can you turn that on? Was that your path?
Like from the house to the barn
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. There would have been,
Torturer.
Torture. Yeah, murder and torture.
yeah, she comes up with some good stuff.
No, he's kind of, oh, okay. I was going to say he's going quiet.
Yeah.
Was he murdered, maybe?
Harold, can you turn that off, please? Please turn it off. Thank you. Were you here in the 1900s? The early 1900s, Harold? Can you turn that on? Were you here in the Indiana? Were you here in the mid-1900s? That's what, yeah. So you were here in the mid-1900s, okay. Harold, what is it about that pathway? Why do you pace back and forth up there? That wasn't a yes or no question. I'm sorry, that was dumb. Please turn it off.
He did say he was very stressed.
Yeah,
So it's almost like a nervous.
yeah. Harold, was somebody murdered on this land? Yeah? Okay. Can you turn that off? Thank you. Were they tortured first?
Why did you come?
We came to talk to you. Were they tortured? Can you turn it off?
Worried.
You're worried? Worried and stressed.
I'm gonna let you watch these to see if anything comes on in here, okay? I feel like I need to come out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you turn that off?
Flames.
Real.
I got flames.
Flames. I got flame in there, and I just got thrill.
How are
Harold.
you?
How
Are you a friend?
Are you a friend?
Yes, I'm a friend. How am I?
How are you?
I'm good. Harold, was there a fire involved in this? Can you turn that off if there was a fire involved? There was. Did this person find pleasure in torturing this other person? Can you turn that on if they...
Goodbye.
Please don't leave.
Don't leave.
Please don't leave, Harold. I know I'm asking you hard questions.
We're not judging anyone.
Gabriel.
Archangel Gabriel.
Yeah.
He hasn't come through in a while.
No.
Harold, were you helpless to stop this person? Is that husband? Is that why you're so stressed and worried because you couldn't stop them? Wow, that was bright. Harold, was it a person that was murdered? Harold, was it an animal that was murdered and tortured? Turn that on. Yes, I knew it.
Are you feeling animal?
Yes.
Oh.
It was a
I don't know how
farm.
bright it got. It was a farm, so it probably
Stop.
did.
I'm sorry,
Stop.
I'm asking very hard questions.
Dangerous.
Yeah, somebody else doesn't want this to get out. Not that it's gonna do anything now,
Right.
But I feel like there was somebody on the farm that was torturing the animals before they killed them. And he couldn't stop them.
And that's the stress and worry.
Right. Can you turn that on if I'm right, Harold?
Reflection.
Reflection.
That's weird because Ryan, you were looking in the mirror at the reflection.
I just looked after it. They said that.
But I mean, before you were looking at the reflection.
That had to have been awful. I'm sorry, Harold. Harold, thank you for talking to us. You've done a great job. Harold, now that you've told your story...
Casino.
Because you're going to go to the casino? Awesome. Now that you've told your story, can you not mess with the family that's here?
Why did you come?
We came to talk to you so that maybe you don't turn the TV or the fan or the lights on anymore. Can you turn that on if that's okay? You don't do that anymore? Thank you. Thank you, Harold. Harold, can you turn that off?
Like.
Like you do? Okay, good.
Christine.
That's so weird.
Christine, are you here? Turn something on, Christine, if you're still in here with us.
Although my friend was Kristen.
Kristen, well...
But see, that's
yeah, but it's
that could be close enough.
Yeah, sometimes they pronounce it wrong.
Is there a way to ask, and maybe you already know, is everything...
There's nothing
spirits,
bad.
Is it all good?
It's all
it's
good.
just all like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing bad here. I would have felt it immediately upon... I feel like your grandpa, definitely there's pieces of him here, especially because of the harmonicas, and you were talking about him, and that was his way.
Oh, look, I just left.
Yep. That was his way of letting you know. Kristen... Forgiven? Aww. Who's forgiven?
And especially because of the way that he was so careful with laying them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not...
That was what was said.
Barry with the IE.
That's not just something wanting attention.
Right.
Yeah.
That was definitely on purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Harold, are you still over there on that flashlight? Can you turn it on again? Please? You are? Okay. See, I feel like Harold is the overseer. Like, he's the one that's taking care of the land and everybody here.
Can you ask if he's the one who is calling our name, like calling our names
Oh.
sometimes? That sounds like Seth. Because it sounds just like Seth calling us.
And so it's a man. Harold, are you the one that pretends to be Shauna's husband?
Alice.
Alice. Harold, are you... Well, he said warning when we first came in. Claudine. Harold, when you do this to get their attention, is it to warn them or protect them of something? Can you turn that on? Yes. Because he's the overseer. Thank you, Harold. That's very nice of you. And maybe he doesn't feel like he would get your attention as much if he didn't sound like Seth. That's going to get your attention easier without scaring you as much.
Yeah, because like they never hear my voice calling.
Right.
It's just Seth's voice. But
Like,
it's very loud.
If you heard Harold's voice calling you, that would freak you out.
Right.
That would scare you because it would be some man you don't know calling you in your house.
Right.
But to hear Seth doing it, that doesn't freak you out.
Does he? Oh, I was thinking a question in my head, but I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure that only goes through you. I was just wondering, since Cujo gets scared, like, does he ever try to communicate with the dogs or the animals or anything like that?
Well, see, he worked on that farm with all the animals.
Yeah,
and
that's
he probably
right.
does.
Did he just say yes?
I think it said abuse.
Oh.
Abused.
The dog,
Yeah.
not the dog, the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harold, can
First.
First.
you first?
Mm-hmm.
The animals are first.
Oh.
Can you turn that off, please?
That might be a little bit too touchy, I'm not sure.
You're not going to be able to see this. So I'm going to put this here. I'll put this back here. Are you talking to us or is that just touchy? Can you turn
Take.
Did that?
Oh, that one's going off behind you too. The other side.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, that one's going off again.
Are you getting all this?
Yeah.
Okay. And the flashlight.
Yeah, the flashlight.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give this to you so you can tell us what it says. It should show it down
Okay.
here somewhere. Alright, well maybe this was a good idea. I don't know if you could see this one going off.
No.
That one's going off now.
Alright, I need the pendulum board.
Okay, where is it?
It is sitting in there somewhere. On the flashlight. Six. Oh, it's
Yeah, that one's going off.
Can you touch that ball again? Please? Thank you! That was on command! Thank you so much! That is awesome! Can you touch one?
Show.
Yeah, show me! Can you touch one of the other ones? Or the same one, that's fine. You can still touch the same one. I won't be picky. Can you show me one more time?
Relate.
Relate what? Can you do that again? Don't be a one and done. Can you turn one of these on? Where's the meter? Do it. Okay, fine. You're very picky. Can you do that again? Just to prove it was you? Please? If anybody's in here that wants to talk to us, who made me have the chills earlier when I came in here? Made me have the heebie-jeebies. Can you turn something on? Please touch that ball again. That was great. The only person that's been really forthcoming has been...
Oh, the flashlight.
Oh, the flashlight. Kristen and Harold. Can you turn that flashlight back off? That was great. Thank you. Can you turn it back on if you're the same person that touched that ball? Turn it back on if you're the same person that touched the ball, please.
Us.
Us? Who's us? Can you turn it back on if this is Kristen? Can you turn it back on if it's somebody new?
I mean, it could be Harold again.
Can you turn it back on if it's Harold? Can you turn it back on if somebody is still here? Okay. That's fair. Thank you. Can you turn it off? I don't know what the word was for what happened to me earlier. Can you turn that back on if you're who gave me the chills earlier when I was in this room?
Whoa.
Wool. I'm not wearing wool. Turn that flashlight back on if you're the one that gave me the chills.
Insect.
It wasn't an insect. I don't think.
Can we ask if they were from the farm?
Can you turn that back on if you were here when this was a farm back in the day? Sometimes it's residual energy, and residual energy is just leftover energy. So that's why I feel like probably maybe hi. Maybe the
ball.
Oh, hi, different ball. Awesome.
Flashlight's still on too.
Yeah. The footsteps you hear, since you say they always do the same thing,
Yeah.
that might be so it's and the other ball. Awesome. Now we're cooking. It could have been not Harold because he said no. Thank you. But somebody that used to walk that same, not in your attic, but that same path.
Wow, that's still going.
Thank you so much. So that's 2 balls and a flashlight. You're outdoing yourself. Can we go for a 3rd ball? Are there some children in this room? Can you touch something if there are children in this room? Little boy or girl? We gave you lots of stuff you can play with.
What?
It's just 2 balls and a flashlight
yeah.
and then nothing.
Right.
Yep.
Have the flashlight again.
Yep. Thank you. Can you turn that on or something on if there's a little boy in this room?
Do you feel like it's a child? Is that what you...
Sometimes when we get that much randomness going on, I feel like it could be kids playing.
Breathe.
I'm breathing. Can you breathe? Is there a little girl in this room? Can you turn something on? Is there a dog in this room? Dog.
We had put our dog died. We had to put her down about a year ago.
Yeah. Are you Shauna's dog? Oh.
Is it Khaleesi?
What's the name?
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi. Can you turn that off? Are you Shauna's dog, Khaleesi? Can you turn something on? Yes.
So
oh my.
weird. She actually loved laying in here.
That is awesome.
I didn't think an animal could do anything like that. She was a Rottweiler. That's why we had to get Jax, the black lab pup. We have a 1-year-old black lab shepherd mix, and that's because Khaleesi was only 6, and we had to put her down. And but she liked this room.
That's her. Khaleesi, they're happy you're here. Thank you for turning that stuff on for us. I'm a animal communicator. That's probably why I got that big chill when I came in. I'm very, very sensitive to animal energy.
Can you ask if Khaleesi does stuff upstairs too? Because she used to sleep with us up there.
Khaleesi, do you go upstairs too and mess with things? Can you turn something on? Oh, that's another doggy. Poor baby. Oh, you do? Can you turn that off? Please turn that off, Khaleesi. Please turn it off. Thank you. Do you miss the other dogs? Can you turn something on if you miss the other dogs? Do you play with the other doggies? You come back and play with them?
So she played with Marley. Cujo couldn't play because he was already like old, and we didn't have Jack yet. So Marley was who she kind of mothered her. She was like when Khaleesi was already an adult dog when we got Marley as a little baby, and she acted like her mother.
Gotcha. Khaleesi, do you still take care of Marley? Can you turn something on? Or if you're still here, can you turn something on? Touch one of those balls again?
I think Marley hears us sing Khaleesi's name.
Mm-hmm. They're happy you're here. Do you want to say anything else before we leave? You want to touch any... M&M. You want an M&M? Do you want to touch anything else or play with anything else before we pack up?
Just letting you know she's around, I think.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Yep.
Thank you, Khaleesi. You're allowed. Thank you so much. Hey, lovelies, that wrapped up another episode of the Get Spooky Society here in Liberty Township, where we had a little bit of some crazy stuff happening. So can't wait to get this to you. Anyway, if you're new here, we are welcoming you. Please smash that subscribe button, give us a huge thumbs up, comment, share, anything you do for free helps our channel. And until next time, stay
Stay spooky.